What is up, TikTok? Today I have another chess review for you. I had an 87.6% accuracy, and I won this game on time, actually. But I did play, I believe, 66 moves. Let's get into it. I play d4, they play d5, bishop f4. Then I go e3, c6, and then bishop d3. After bishop d3, they go bishop to g4. I go knight f3, and they go pawn to e6. I go h3, trying to attack the bishop, drop their bishop back, and I move my knight to d2. Protecting my knight and just finishing my development, a normal London position. I go c3 after this to perform my diamond like triangle formation in the center of the board. In response to that, they go bishop to e7, and I attack this weak pawn on b7, and they protect with their queen. Now, generally speaking, you don't want to take the queen back and open up their file, because it's just kind of, you just don't really want to do that, honestly, unless you can avoid it. I should have went g4. I actually considered going g4. I was just concerned because I don't know what the follow-up is, but if the follow-up is to take the bishop and then queen trade, like maybe that's what it is. Oh, not even queen trade, just do this position. Didn't cross my mind, honestly. They castle, and I go knight to e5. Honestly, I didn't really have much thought behind it. It's a blitz game, and I want to make a move. I don't think this had a plan, which is, I should have plans when I make a move, so this wasn't the best move of me. Just outside of it being just an inaccuracy. I'd rather be an inaccuracy and I just thought wrong, but it just wasn't even much thought going behind for that move, honestly. They go knight to d7 after that, and I drop back, not wanting to give it up, and they go bishop f6. After bishop f6, I move rook to e1, e5. It says blunder. Why is it blunder? Well, I have a miss coming up, so that's what I'm probably missing. It's a blunder. They take there, and I miss. I'm trying to see if I can figure it out now. I guess I could have. G4, maybe. Queen. Oh, really? Queen trade. Take. Oh, then I trapped the bishop. Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that at all. So that's some great foresight by the computer. I had no idea that was even a thing that I could have done there. But I do queen trade, and I think I say I don't want to do that in general. I don't know. Why did I do that here? I don't remember why. I think I queen traded here just to kind of get something going. And neither of our queens were doing anything. So I kind of broke a rule I mentioned earlier. I don't think that's the best, but it was excellent. So there is a reason why I did it in this position. But you don't want to do it like early in the game. I did take back with the pawn, and then I take the knight there. That was the knight, yes. I take the knight there, and move my knight to f3 after that. I go a3, rook to e8, and then rook to d1. Rook to d1 is just so I can plant my knight there eventually. b5, bishop to d3, capture. Rook over. Oh, I remember this game now. And then knight to d2. Now, knight to d2 is for knight to b3 and then knight to c5. But, understandably so, they spot that. I move my rook to d4 to offer a trade. And then I realize I really don't want to trade, honestly. So I drop it back. Then I go f3, g4, and then king to f2. Trying to get an attack on the king side going on. Now here, I don't know. I didn't know this was even an excellent move. I was a little confused by it in the game, and I thought about it, and then I decided to take, and then take the open file. Now here, I make a mistake, but they don't capitalize. And maybe it's not even the best move, but rook to h4, I didn't even consider that the rook can swing to the other side of the board. And it goes king to f7. Oh, should have went f4. But that's still using the rook on a4. I kind of forgot about that piece for a move or two. Now I go knight to d4 in response to that. Pawn forward, which is the best move, and I thought a really good move because they're going to lose a pawn. Well, they're going to lose a pawn eventually, so it's good to give it up on your terms and give me double pawns. So double pawns are not very good, especially with two rooks still on the board, and especially in the position because he can just move his king out the way and move his rook to f8. So I thought this was a great move. I take it still, even though I know that they may fall back pretty easily. If I lose the pawn, it's just back to equal, and maybe I can make a move that I couldn't have otherwise. He's trying to take that back, so I decided to take the pawn, and then bishop f6, excuse me. Then I go knight to f5. Rook takes the pawn back. As I said, he'd get it back eventually, but I'm able to make a move. Check. And then I take this pawn here, which is the best move, but I'm still losing right now. And then I get a check here. I thought they could have tried to trap it with bishop to e7, but I'm assuming I had a tactic. And I thought I had a tactic in the game, and I saw it before I made the move, but I'm like, so here I realized like, I might get trapped, but I have nowhere else to go anyway, so I just take the pawn, and like hopefully I figure it out, but I didn't even have to do that because they didn't even go bishop e7 like I expected them to. Yeah, that was the best move, because I think I calculated rook to e3, and then let's see if the computer says. Oh, check there first. Okay, so I did not do the right move. I would have lost the game probably, but luckily that didn't happen. And knight to c5 check, then knight here check because the pawn can't take because it's trapped by the king. Now I'll take the bishop and rook over. And here I'm trying to simplify. I have a blunder coming up. I go rook to e2, and I'm up a pawn, by the way. Offering a rook trade. They accept it for some reason. And then I offer it again. Now I go king to g3. Check. King to h4. Blunder. So it's kind of, I think I've mentioned this before in my videos if you've seen. I kind of like that sometimes you can blunder and you're still winning, which is this position right here. But I don't want to blunder. They go rook to d3, which is a blunder. They should have checked me here. But they did not. I give a check. Take the pawn. And an important thing here is I can't take this pawn because it will be lose the game immediately. If I take king to h5, rook to capture h3 is checkmate. So I check them first. I push this pawn. I push the pawn. And I'm just trying to figure out how to get this win. So check there, bring in the pawn, king back, king forward. And I believe we're low on time, so that's why we made some of these king moves. And I don't remember if I won on time or in the position, but I was going to get this win shortly. Either way. But they may have actually resigned. Let me see if it shows me. It does not. So yeah, that was that game though. But thank you guys for watching this video, and have a great day.